بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Police and the fire departments are asking.
It is morning. You wake up.
Hey, come on.
You greet your loved ones. You grab the morning paper. And although it seems like any ordinary day, it isn't. For one extraordinary reason.
All initial opinions are this is genuine. What you're about to see may disturb you.
Hey Dan, have you heard of Kalshi?
Yeah, the prediction market that lets you trade anything from sports to alien sightings.
Alien sightings? When does that happen?
Knew it. We were probably right about the moon landing, too.
Hey! That's not true! We did that! You wasn't there, bro!
Let me begin. This is really, I'm telling you, Joe, this is a real deal.
I believe you.
This is, you ask, who are they? And so all the shaman, all the ancient religions, everybody says there are the good ones and there are the bad ones, and people are interfacing. So you say, where does it begin? From the Tibetans to the Mesoamericans to the Egyptians to the Druids to every ancient society describes the same thing. There are bad things that look like elves that have horns when they show you who they really are, and there are good things, but they don't contact you unless you contact them. All the rituals they would do and how they would believe that beyond the ether, like at Skull and Bones, it's a German death cult, they do rituals and take drugs to talk to the goddesses. Well, they're just appearing as, sexy, beautiful women. It's whatever you want as these spirit guides, because lower entities will come in and violate your free will. God and his angels, which are below him, will not get involved in your everyday life. They will not manipulate your free will unless you ask them in. Globalists go to these events and they take bigger and bigger doses of drugs. They do electroshock. If you go back to owners of Time Life books, weren't just in the 20s and 30s into LSD and other hallucinogens. An apothecary, they were getting electroshock. They were having people turn their heart off to try to communicate with these things to try to be dominant and get that. So you go back thousands of years, Merlin, the archetypal, or these magicians or these wizards are taking drugs in these temples and interfacing with these palantirs, these crystal balls, which aren't really crystal balls. It's their psychic focus of an interdimensional connection while they're on drugs, looking into glass, to then be able to see the future and understand what's happening, to give them temporal power over this planet. They turn your heart off for 5 minutes and they pump oxygen into your blood. And you're in the meetings. You're in the meetings with frickin' aliens. They turn their heart off. And then they put them into these events, and it's like the things that aliens tell them, they come out and they tell scientists, and it works.
It's up into the heavens.
interdimensional being enters our dimension, he falls under the laws of our three-dimensional reality. So he has to take some sort of form. But don't forget, light is form too. So that can be visualized by our five senses here on planet Earth. So they're not like traveling over millions of light years to get here. We're talking about the higher dimensional beings that are able, to do this type of science. This has been going on for millions of years on planet Earth. And the way they communicate is like I was just talking about earlier about tonalities and frequencies.
And about 99% of what people would report to me as UFOs, I could explain as natural phenomena, a hoax, or secret government military activity. But there's a 1% residual that falls in a different category. As a believer in the inerrancy of the Bible, I do believe in the existence of non-physical reality, because the Bible tells us God created two different species of intelligent life, one that's constrained by the physics of the universe and one that is not. But what's interesting about these close encounters, it's never beneficial. It's always deleterious. The best you're going to come away from with one of these encounters is recurring, terrifying nightmares. Worst case scenario, you get killed. So they're harmful, but there's also evidence that there's deception involved in these encounters. In fact, if you go back 100 years ago, they were saying they were from the backside of the moon. But when the public became educated enough to realize that's not credible, they changed their story and said, well, we're from Venus. And people realized how hot it is on the surface of Venus, they said they were from Mars. Well, now they're claiming to be from another planetary system, because what you notice in these close encounters, it's exclusively experienced by people who have significant involvement in the occult. And when you remove that occult factor, that's the end of the UFO encounters. Increase the degree of occult, you increase the frequency of these UFO encounters.
Well, here's the trickster element and this phenomenon. It does lie to you, and it is very, very deceitful at times. It will tell you things that sound wonderful, but also they make no sense. And is it toying with us, or is it using some kind of symbols that we don't understand? I don't know. I don't think so. I think in a way, I refer to them as the jinn, because the jinn, in Arab culture, they're sort of like us, only they're made out of quote unquote fire or ether or what have you. But they also have the same kind of, not emotions. Well, I guess you could say they have emotions too. But there's good jinn and there's bad jinn, and they play games and what have you. And
jinn are genies. Ancient creatures believed to occupy the space between celestial and terrestrial worlds. Not quite monsters, not quite humans, and not quite celestial beings, the jinn are something different. But for many people, the genie is just some guy in a lamp who can give you 3 wishes. A way for you to get what you want without having to work for it. Not only is that not even close to the original versions of the jinn, it dismisses the immense power these beings possess. The jinn are a species all their own, more powerful than humans, and more meaningful than pop culture would have us believe. Crafted from prehistoric fires long before humans, jinn are neither wholly earthly nor wholly spiritual. They require food to live, are subject to lust and other human passions, and can die, although they live naturally for thousands of years. Jinn can see humans and interfere in their lives. Humans can only see a genie if it takes a form that allows itself to be seen, which is rare. They can move through walls and travel great distances quickly. In ancient Arabic cultures, jinn were worshipped for their capacity to make legendary weapons and supposed ability to encourage fertile crops. Jinn were created before humans and are intelligent beings with free will, formed from smokeless fire and scorching winds. 55th chapter of the Quran is written in dual form for both humans and jinn. It describes jinn as practitioners of religion, including Islam, who are believed to have the same religious responsibilities as human, so jinn could either be good or evil. Human and jinn interactions weren't always negative. Stories of love affairs between jinn and humans were popular in the medieval period.
wishes? It's my thing. Give me
80s metal hair.
Yes.
Filthy rich.
So filthy.
Visible.
Predictable.
Giant bicep. Big one. A sweet ride.
Hey there, Henderson family. I'm your RAV4 genie. Your wish is my command.
Wish the old spare tire was gone.
Really? Out of everything. Okay.
Oh no,
I wish animals could talk. Much better.
I wish the old spare tire was gone.
Oh, I wish I could eat as much chocolate as I want.
Well, your chocolate levels are dangerously low. Gladys is going to start you on a chocolate IV, and here's some free samples.
I wish I was a princess. I want you to avenge my father's death.
Right here.
I wish I was an astronaut.
I wish.
May I please have a turn?
I said infinite wishes.
I heard witches.